Hello there, this is Victor Santana at StockHunters.com for Wednesday, September 28th. And here we are looking at the total markets here overall, and each day representing one day. And as you can see here today, we did have another down day right here at this area. And we are back again below this trend line. So tomorrow, if we close lower, this can confirm that we are going to continue to go down further. Now, if we recapture it and end up above this trend line, then we can again manage to probably see an upside up over here. So let's go ahead and take a look at each of the individual indices. We're going to start with the Dow. And here with the Dow, as you can see, we are still under this triangle or wedge pattern, and it seems to have confirmed the way down. So most likely the Dow will be going down here. RSI is now curving downward, and it is now intersecting with this moving average line here with the RSI, kind of an early signal of a possible trend change. The MACD is now also crossing over, and the histogram, which measures the momentum, the strength of the move, is now virtually flat. We're still slightly positive, but it's so small you cannot even see it on the screen. Let's go and look at the S&P, and we still have this trend line here, and yesterday it could not capture it and close below, and today we got a further down move. So this also confirms that we have a high probability of heading down lower to this area of 110. RSI has curved down and is now practically crossing over this red trend line. MACD is also getting ready to cross over, and the momentum is virtually zero. We do have technically positive slightly, but it's so small. NASDAQ. Okay, we had a channel going up, and we broke above it yesterday, and today we broke under again. So if tomorrow we close below further than this area 54.34, then we're definitely going to see the market fall, probably down to the 52.72 as a potential target, and if it breaks through that, $52. RSI is also crossing over. We're getting the crossovers here, and the MACD and the histogram is negative. As you can see, it's red here, and it's no momentum. So this we are starting to see weakness all across the indices here. Let's look at the Russells. The Russells here had a descending wedge line coming down here, and we were at midpoint, and now today we are back up below this trend line here. So tomorrow if we break above that, then this is also a bearish signal. RSI is also crossing over. MACD is crossing over under. No more bars here, so they're pretty flat. Technically it's now slightly negative. Then let's look at the global markets. Globally here, as I've indicated, we seem to be following a channel, downward channel here. We've hit it yesterday. Now we're going below. We have a potential that we could trade down to the 51.45 area, where we're slightly further to touch this channel line, but we'll see it as we go. RSI is turning over. It has not crossed over as of yet, but there's a good chance it may. And MACD is still heading up with still some positive green bars here. So we'll be going into Friday to see what kind of action we might be, even going a little bit lower down here, or at least gap down and then try to move up. And then we'll have to see what Friday brings. So it's going to be very interesting all next week, especially over the weekend. And now let's look at some of the plays that we have. Here's a new play for tomorrow, AKRX. We have a buy at 850 with an exit at 805, which is a 5.3 risk. And you can see right here the entry. If we break above this, we would consider going in, going long. And if we get and it reverses and hits the bottom of this at 805, then we would consider an exit here. So we'll have to wait and see. RSI is down here. We got the setup, and the MAC is down here. So it's pretty much oversold, and we're looking for the bounce here. We have a potential target of 891. If the market recovers the next 2 days by chance, this will be a good opportunity, and all the way up to 955. But let's be conservative and try 890 for now. Another new idea is ED. Again, it's been pretty oversold. RSI is now on the setup mode. MACD has not triggered, but we are playing this strategy as a deep bounce. So we want to get in at the high at 56.95, and if we're triggered, we will put our stops at 55.98, a 1.7% risk. This is a low risk, so and as you can see, this is also above the 100, and is about the 50, and here's the 18. So this is still considered an uptrend here. It's a utility stock, Consolidated Edison to be exact. And we are still waiting on this next one, FCX, Freeport McMoran, and this one has not triggered. We're looking for a buy at 28.80. If I pull this up, here it is right here. So if we with this buy here, it should pierce it, trigger us in, and maybe high probability of getting a bounce for a 1 or 2 day. So this is going to be a real quick one. Next new idea, the third one, is OPTR. Trigger in at 1546, which is right above here. And if once triggered, put our sell stop at 1426, right down here, which is equivalent to a 7.8% risk. We can easily get up to 1640, or even as high as 1740 here, or even higher, 1795, before encountering some more resistance. We are in the setup here under the RSI. MACD is above the zero line here, this center line here, so that's good. So this is also a deep pullback strategy. Let's look at SDS, which is the inverse of the S&P, and we got in right here at the end of the day yesterday, and here we got the pop of 4.9%, which is good. We do have a sell stops right here. Potentially we could see 2640 up here. RSI is now curving up and crossing over here, which is good. Same with MACD. We have not got the trigger signal here, but this was an early play to get in front, and if this we should be expecting it to appear any day now. Okay, and another one here is SPXU, not in here, and trading up in this area here. It's pretty much like the SDS, and with the sell stop right here at the bottom, 9%. RSI is curving back up. MACD is kind of flat, curving upward too, and we don't have the green bars yet as far as the trigger, but this is also a planning to get ahead. trade. So once we get the green bars, then we'll go ahead and put a second position to capture the rest of the up move if we can get it. Last one is TZA, and TZA we went ahead and got in right. I've got two positions in it here. I put one in right up in this area, and then I put another one here. So now we got that bounce that I was expecting. We're right over here, so above the second trade here. So if I even it all out, pretty much about 2% under from here. So I do expect this to get up to here, or maybe even the way up to here. So we'll just have to wait and see and play it day by day. And RSI is pointing upward till we get up to this area here. MACD is also kind of flat with a upward bias here. And if you look carefully here, we do have the green bar, and now it's green here. So technically, we could put another position at maybe just slightly above this price here. So if it continues to go up, we get triggered in. Okay, so that's pretty much it for now. Until next time, keep your eyes on the markets, and remember, stops goes in and the emotions stay out. Till next time.